guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Brenda. I'm an esthetician here on YouTube, and if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching my content and supporting me. Today's video is another skincare related video, and it's all about beauty tools. So I wanted to talk about all the different beauty tools, maybe not all the beauty tools, but I wanted to talk about some of the beauty tools that are popularized, tell you about them, and then also let you know if they are worth even getting and incorporating into your skincare regimen. So if you would like to know more about some of the beauty tools that are out there, that are trending, then just keep on watching. So there are so many different types of beauty tools, whether that be the Gua Shu, whether that be the Jade Roller, whether that be the rotating bristle brush, or the Microdermabrasion device, or dermaplaning, or like, I'm trying to think of all the different various beauty tools, but there are tons of beauty tools out there. A lot of them have been super trendy in this last year. I've been seeing a lot of people with like Derma Rollers. I've seen a couple people with like the Gua Shus as well as the Jade Rollers. Like the Jade Rollers are like the main staple in a lot of people's skincare regimens. So I want to just talk about each one of the actual beauty tools to give you some knowledge on the actual function of the beauty tools, and also let you know if you need to incorporate these into your skincare regimen. Because honestly, all of the beauty tools out there, of course, me saying this as an esthetician, there are some beauty tools that are worth the hype, but then there are some beauty tools that you honestly do not need to use in your home setting because you're not a professional, and you can do more damage to the skin if you are using these beauty tools improperly. So let's talk about each one of them. First, let's talk about the Gua Shu. So the Gua Shu is a flat stone that is in the shape of it's like a U almost, like not a full U, but like a U on this, like a slanted U, that is used for facial massaging. And it is used because you can actually do really great facial massaging with the Gua Shu. You can do facial massaging on the jawline. A lot of people do not realize, but we hold a lot of tension in our face. We have facial muscles as well as we have muscles in the body, and we do a lot of things with our face. We talk all the time, or some people just naturally clench their teeth, which all of this is creating tension within the face. So with tools like the Gua Shu, they're also used to provide lymphatic drainage massages, which, if you don't know what lymphatic drainage massages are, lymphatic drainage massages actually are really, really great, especially for those that are more acne prone, because lymph is actually a fluid that helps to carry nutrients throughout the blood, and then it also helps to remove toxins from the body. So the next beauty tool that I want to talk about is the rotating brushes. So with these, a lot of people, I've seen so many people, and even in the past I've heard people, you know, when I ask them how do they cleanse their skin, a lot of people cleanse their skin with facial brushes. I know not as many people use facial brushes now because we have like the Ferio, which is that cleaning device that vibrates, which is also something that can be used for cleansing the skin. But with the rotating brushes, this is a brush that typically people would use to get more of a deeper cleanse. With these bristle brushes, they are pretty harsh. I personally don't like rotating brushes because they do offer physical exfoliation, so they actually help to scuff off the first layer of dead skin. So with the rotating brushes, since they do offer physical exfoliation, I personally I've never really been a big fan of it, because if I'm already going to do some kind of a chemical exfoliation, or if I'm going to do some gentle physical exfoliation, I feel like facial brushes are just way too harsh on the skin. And like I said, there are other devices like the Ferio. So now let's go ahead and let's talk about the Jade Roller. So just like the Gua Shu, the Jade Roller is a facial massaging device. The Jade Rollers, they have a bigger side and then they have a smaller side. So the same thing with the Gua Shu, the Jade Rollers can aid in a lymphatic drainage massage. Any facial massaging is going to, you know, increase blood circulation within the face, and it's going to give the skin a brighter appearance. Of course, this is a temporary appearance. Like, don't expect too much out of any of these, not any of these tools, but don't expect too much out of like the Gua Shus or the Jade Rollers. So now let's go ahead and let's talk about the Microdermabrasion machine. So I've seen a lot of like handheld Microdermabrasion machines. Microdermabrasion, just to give you a cap of like what Microdermabrasion is. Microdermabrasion is a professional procedure that estheticians do as well as dermatologists. And when I was in school, we used crystals, and that was like how we did microdermabrasion. But now we have like actual microdermabrasion machines that have diamond tips. The diamond tips actually provide a physical exfoliation on the top layer of the skin, which is the epidermis, and it just lightly exfoliates the top layer of the skin. It also has suction as well, so it sucks up the dead skin. And then for some of the microdermabrasion devices, they actually infuse a serum deep within the actual skin, and that can be various types of serums, from brightening serums all the way to hydrating serums. So with the microdermabrasion handheld machine, this is definitely something I wouldn't advise just anybody to get and start using, because microdermabrasion can be really damaging to the skin if not done properly. It also, if it's done improperly, you can actually abrade the skin. With microdermabrasion, there is a lot that people don't know, like you actually have to hold the skin taut when you're actually performing the passes for microdermabrasion, just so that, like I said, you won't cause further damage or you won't abrade the skin. As well as with microdermabrasion, it should never be performed on your skin if you do like an intense peel of some sort, or if you have active acne. You do not want to go over your acne blemish with a microdermabrasion device. So now let's talk about the Derma Rollers. So the Derma Rollers are exactly the same as microneedling. So microneedling, if you don't know what microneedling is, it is another advanced facial procedure that estheticians perform as well as dermatologists perform. Not all estheticians, of course, perform this service because typically you see estheticians in the medical field actually perform microneedling, but microneedling is actually very small needles that puncture the surface of the skin, and they can go deep within the skin to the true skin, which is the dermis, and they actually help to stimulate collagen within the skin. So it's great for anti-aging. However, with the handheld derma rollers, if you do not know what you're doing, just like with microdermabrasion, you can cause more damage. And then also you have to be sanitary as well, because if you're not being sanitary with any of the beauty tools that you have, you are actually going to be transferring bacteria on the skin, and it's just not going to be good. Now that I told you about a couple beauty tools, I really want to just tell you if you should even include these tools into your actual skincare regimen. So with the two facial tools, the Gua Shu and the Derma Roller, I definitely say that I personally would, if you want to, you can go ahead and incorporate these into your skincare regimen. With the facial brush, the rotating brush, like I said, that is also known as the Clarisonic, I personally don't like facial bristle brushes. I think that they are just way too harsh and they offer very like rough physical exfoliation. I did a video a long time ago about physical exfoliation and chemical exfoliation, and a lot of people forget about a lot of tools that offer physical exfoliation, because there are a lot of tools, just not like actual particles, that offer physical exfoliation. So with the bristle brushes, I think they're very harsh and they just over exfoliate the skin and they just irritate the skin more than they help. So I definitely say I would skip facial brushes. They're just not my favorite. So the last two devices are the Derma Roller and the Microdermabrasion device. So like I mentioned, these are two procedures that are actually performed in a professional setting, and I think that they should stay there. I don't think people should be doing at-home microdermabrasion or doing at-home microneedling, because like I mentioned, there are so many things that you do not know and you don't think about, like holding the skin taut, also the sanitation part of the actual tools so you're not transferring bacteria, as well as, you know, just there are a lot of contraindications to these advanced facial services, even when performed in a setting with a professional. There are so many things that you do not even think about, you know, whether you're on like medication that will contraindicate your skin and make your skin more sensitive. So I would definitely advise you against using the derma rollers as well as the microdermabrasion devices at home. I definitely say if you're interested in those actual services, then go to like a spa or a dermatologist's office and book you a actual consultation and see if that even fits your actual skincare concern, and then go ahead and get the actual service performed. So this is my video all about some different beauty tools and if you should incorporate them into your skincare regimen. Hopefully you guys gain some knowledge about some beauty tools that you may have been curious about. With everything in like skincare, it's about what you feel like your skin needs. Don't always go for all of the trendy things or things that a lot of people are gravitating towards, because you know, a lot of these tools, like I mentioned, and with skincare in general, there are a lot of things that you just do not think about. So definitely make sure that you pick something that you personally will benefit from, but then also, you know, make sure that everything that you have in your skincare regimen makes sense to you and is actually benefiting you, and it's just not something you're using because you've heard someone else talk about it or you've seen someone else use it. Hopefully you guys gained some knowledge out of this. If you did, make sure you like this video. I will be coming with more skincare videos, whether that be reviews or my own skincare routine that I show you guys, so definitely keep a lookout for that. Bye bye.